first. But I want to talk to you today about communication. What happens when you communicate with someone that you do not understand or that you believe you know all about, but you really do not? What happens is that communication is a way that we exchange information and frequencies and intelligence to be able to get the results that we desire. But what happens a lot of times, the communications is being conveyed as either the sender or receiver in different ways because we look at people's body languages, we look at what's been written, or the tone in which it has been conveyed. And so here today, I want to speak with you about how speaking in colors can be a tool to help you to become an effective communicator. You might ask, what is an effective communicator? An effective communicator is a way in which you can help get the results that you desire. For example, you want to get a home built. So you have to go to contractors to get it built. But if you do not effectively communicate your needs and how you want the home to be built for that end result, then you're going to have some problems. So if you're ineffective in your communication style or skills or ability, then the home is not going to be constructed either within the way you wanted it, within the budget that you wanted, and the time that you wanted. But if you are an effective communicator, there's an understanding with the general contractor that says, hey, I want this house a 2-story. I want it within this budget. And if there's going to be any overruns, I need you to tell me. And I need you to tell me in writing within so many days or weeks. And I need it to be done within 3 months. So those are some of the ways to be an effective communicator. So let's start. When you first meet someone and they're walking towards you, and just say back to the contractor that's building your home. That contractor is walking towards you. And most people, we size people up. And by us sizing people up, we tend to believe we already know all about that person. But is it true? This contractor may walk up and they may have blue and purple hair. And you may say, oh no, this can't be the contractor because I know people with blue and purple hair does this or they behave in this way. But is that really true? A lot of times it's not. You know, we tend to go by the first impression, which is not always the right impression. Or suppose the contractor comes in a wheelchair and you're not realizing that person is maybe the representative and not going to do the job, but you have already judged that person as well. Or maybe you're looking at their body type. They don't seem as fit. They're too small or too fat or huge, according to your standards. And based upon that, you may believe you already know all about that person or the people that's coming to do the job. But that's not the case. Speaking in colors is going to help you to be more effective in how you communicate. So let's start right now with this. The first chapter, Born With, talks about how we tend to judge people based upon the color of their skin or any other kind of biases or isms that we have. As I discussed, ableism, which is another form of disability, or sexism, or ageism, because you might see them with gray hair, or the skin itself. We tend to think that we know the story of those individuals already before they even open their mouths. Just because they walk towards us, we think that we're going to size them up and I already know how this is going to end. But speaking in color teaches we are not the skin, the hair, the body type, or weight, or what you perceive us to be. So give people a chance to tell their own story. You'll be amazed what they say to you by being able to tell their own story. Because when others feel safe, they feel included. When others do not feel that you're judging them, They speak, they communicate, which will help you to get the results that you desire. Until next time, what way are you going to speak in colors to help you to become an effective communicator?